Hey guys, welcome to the paddock. It's Friday, August 25th. Here I am at Virginia International Raceway. This is the garage area of the GT Michelin Pilot Challenge. This morning we're going to take a look at the garage area where the GT3 sports cars are, as the GT4s and the LMP3 prototypes are out on the track. Now this weekend we are not going to have GTP prototypes or GT2s here. It's strictly a GT challenge weekend, so to speak. And here you're looking at the Lexus Sealmaster. Rather neat car from Vassar Sullivan. By the way, this is their pro entry. There are only 5 pro cars here in the GTD class. The rest are Pro-Am. And this is the Paul Miller GTD Pro-Am Quartz BMW M4. Gorgeous car. Love that big ass freaking grill on that thing. A lot of people hate it. I absolutely love it. I think it looks mean and nasty. Now guys, this is the only McLaren in the GT3 field this weekend. The Pedal Mafia, or the Inception Racing McLaren. Cool. Love those doors on the thing. You can see the green mirrors, the green banner. This is a Pro-Am entry. And here is the only Corvette in the field. This is a GTD Pro entry. There you see it right there, the Corvette C8. And here is the Team Kolkoff Motorsports Mercedes AMG number 32. It's a good look at that. And here is the Arrow Lamborghini. Good looking car in black and green. Now here is the WeatherCheck DTD Pro entry. This is a Mercedes AMG. And here is the JG Wentworth Acura NSX, the number 66 car. This is a GTD Pro-Am entry. Well, here's the back of the Turner GTD number 96 BMW M4 GT3 car. They have this backed in the garage as opposed to the front of it. Try to turn around here, get a little different look at it. Now this is the 97 GTD, another Turner Motorsports entry. However, their sponsor is Macintosh, who makes audio equipment. And if you take a real close look at the livery, you'll see there's a lot of like musical notes all over it. Very, very cool up against that gray background with some blue in there. I think it's one of the better looking cars. And certainly one of the coolest liveries. And there you can see on the back of it, if you look real close, it has power output, just like you would have if you had an amplifier and you were listening to music. Very, very cool. Absolutely love that livery. And there's another look at the 96 car. This is the garage entry where the fat Porsche 911 GT3 would normally be. It might be in tech inspection. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Oh, speaking of, here comes another car. Number 77. This is the Volt Porsche 911 GT3. It was missing. It looks like it just got back from tech inspection. And as you can see, they're getting ready to roll this back into the garage. This is Trent Hidman and Alan Brindolson's car. Very, very cool. And here's the Porsche 911 GT3 they call Rexy. Normally Rexy has a green livery, but they have a unique pink livery. First time this year they've done this. I'm not exactly sure why. I'll have to find out the story behind it. But this is a very, very cool car. If you take a look, you can see the teeth and the eyes, obviously, on the car right here. Let's see if I can move around here a bit. I'll take pictures of the car.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you so much. Just want to kind of show the livery off.
Yeah.
What's the idea behind the pink livery this weekend?
So the green car is in Fuji.
It's a where?
Is in Fuji.
Oh, is it? It's in Fuji.
Yeah, so this is Rexy's sister.
I got it. When I saw it on the entry list, I was going, well, that's unique. I've never seen pink before.
Yeah. And,
Is everybody going to be dressed up in pink uniforms this weekend? Pink dinosaurs? Or?
I've been told it, but there was a rumor about like a tattoo kind of thing, but I don't know yet.
Very cool. So this is Rexy's sister. You can even see pink outlines on the wheels. Here you see Rexy's arms and feet. If you take a look, that's the feet right there, and there's the arms right by the door. And of course, this is the GT3, so there's the engine, which you don't often get to see on these cars. You see this gentleman's working on it. And this is the number 91 Racing GT3. Get another Pro-Am entry. Back again to the Paddock Racing GT3. Good look at what the engine looks like in there. Now this is the Brule Motorsports number 92 Porsche 911 GT3. I call this one the Fat Buddha. The gentleman that owns this has a skincare company, Brule Skincare, and he's got this Fat Buddha logo on it. We'll try to get another picture of it around here. These are 3 busy garages. And there you can see the Fat Buddha on the number 92 to the side of it. If I roll back, these are the Heart of Racing Aston Martin Vantages, this being the Pro entry. You see right here. And how do you know it's Pro? Because they've got red mirrors, you've got red end caps on the windshield banner, and their GTD AM entry, which runs almost as good as the Pro entry, has the green mirrors and the green end cap. And there you can see the massive air intakes and fillers that you have on the front thing that feed that hungry front engine on this absolutely stunning GT3 Aston Martin Vantage. Now here's a look at some of the GS car. This is an Aston Martin Vantage GT4 car. Basically,
It'll last longer.
I'm sorry? And here's a look into one of the haulers. This is one of the drivers. I'll have to get his name. Be honest with you, but that's a look at one of the haulers looks like. Almost better than home. He was offering me a sticker they have on one of the cars. Well, guys, that was Moisey Uretsky. He is one of the drivers of the GT4 sports cars. I believe he might be in the number 44 that you see here. They are the Aston Martins. He gave me a T-shirt and one of their cards. Very, very cool. And here's another GT4 Aston Martin. And you'll see another Aston Martin driving towards us, just coming off the track. They've been practicing. Now here are the Toner Motorsports GS cars. These are GT4 sports cars. Now they're a little different from the GT3s. They are basically a road car, stripped. They put a full suspension, race suspension in there. They do have a rear wing, a very small diffuser, and otherwise their engines are very similar to that of the one that you can buy. Now the GT3 sports cars are completely different. They are built for racing. They're usually not even built by the manufacturer. They're usually built by Pratt & Miller, Dallara, Orica, or another chassis manufacturer. They may share some parts similar to the sports cars that you and I buy, but not much. They're basically purpose-built race cars. These are a little different. Here's one of the Mazda MX-5s. They are going out to practice right now. That's Max Opalski, one of the better drivers. Here comes one of the Copeland Motorsports MX-5s. These things are loud and badass sounding. They take the mufflers off of them, so they really do rip. Now you're going to see a lot of the GT4 sports cars coming in. They have been practicing. Now they're heading to their garages because the MX-5 cars are literally coming on the field right now. And here we have 2 of the BMWs. These are M4s, but they are GT4. They're just not as powerful, and as I mentioned, they're closer to stock than their GT3 counterparts are. And there's a look at the NOLA Sport GT4 we just saw coming in a minute ago. And here comes another one of the GT4s. And there's the driver. He just hopped out of the NOLA Sport car. Another one of the Turner Motorsports. GT4 is coming at us here. And there's one of the GT3 prototypes. These are the only prototypes we're going to have here this weekend. Oops. As you can see, they will run you over if you are in their way. And he got awfully close to me. And he's going to pop out. Now these are right-hand drive cars, as you can see. He'll be getting out of here in just a second. Now these, I believe these had, I think they have Nissan engines. The chassis may be made by Ligier or Orica or Duquesne. Maybe not Orica. There's a cool look at what the cabin looks like. He's going to pop out, and then the team will pull the car back here into the garage. There he goes. Now these are the Urban Grid Camaros. They are the only Camaros that we have in the field this weekend. And as of next year, the Camaro GT4 will no longer be, unfortunately. And the team has been loath to tell me what car they're going to switch to. Frank Depew is the team owner of these. And here's another one of the GT3 prototypes. I'm sorry, not GT3, LMP3. My God, I'm losing my mind.
It was founded by Jim and Amy and Joe Osborne.
And there's what the cabin looks like. Now they have taken the steering wheel out of here so that nobody runs off with it. And here are the Murillo Racing GS AMG GT4s. You can tell they're bronze colors, and they have these little people all over them. You can see this one over here. You must be this tall to drive this car.
What? Oh.
Rather clever, I thought. Now this is the IMSA Tech Center, or scrutineering. This is where they inspect the cars. You can see one of the Hyundais from Vanderstor Racing about ready to go in there, and they've got one of the Ford GT4 Mustangs in there right now. This is the t-shirt that Mosey Rexy gave me, the number 44 car. Kind of hard to... Baby Bull Racing basically is what it says. It's really not a t-shirt, it's a